Cool. So that's the goal going forward. Let's talk about something super annoying. You ready?
All right.
So we're going over topics, right? And like I said, I really appreciate having the opportunity to get you on here and stuff like that. And a lot of the
Thank you for
generic
having me.
topics are going to constantly come up where it's like, how do you feel as a female in battle rap? Or how do you feel about this as a
Mhm.
female in battle rap? Or how do you feel about? So here's my question is, does it get old? Like, does it get annoying to you to constantly be asked to speak from the female in battle rap perspective about the sport, or is it kind of just come with the territory, or is it a good thing? Is it like, nah, I like being able to be a representative for, you know what I'm saying, getting more females into battle rap by being able to talk about it? Like, where do you fall on the spectrum of they're beating a dead horse, like let's talk about some other shit, versus like, nah, like this is important until we have equal representation?
Okay. First of all, my high blood, sorry, my blood pressure is very important to me. So I don't sweat the small stuff. I don't like sweating the small stuff. So at some point, it got annoying. But then I had to sit back and ask myself, yo, QM, in every sport, there are two categories. There's the male and the female. No matter where you go in this life, the female aspect of whatever it is you do, it will always come up. It will always come up. It's a subject that I can't be offended about it. What I get offended at is where you lower your expectations because it's a female. That's where I get offended. That's where I get upset. Lowering your expectations. What happens to looking at my skill set? What happens to looking at the same amount of dedication that I'm putting in that you see other battle rappers putting in? Why don't we look at that? Why look at my gender? My gender should not be the basis for you judging whether or not I'm good. That's where I get upset. They say, oh, she's a female. This stuff. I hate that. I hate that with a passion. But if it's about asking me, oh, how does it feel to be a female in battle rap? It feels good. It feels good to be a female in battle rap because I'm sure it feels good to be a male in battle rap, to be a human being in battle rap. It feels great. It feels great. And
Let's
I
go.
really would love to see, I really would love to see more females come out so that it can, the energy can balance out a little bit more. Okay. But we are more about skill set. It's about skill set, respect for the craft, respect for the person's dedication and how much effort they're putting into what they do. That's the point you should judge me from. Have I been consistent with what I'm putting out there? Like, let's say when I come, when I'm put on a card, do I go all out? Does it show that I actually put up a good show, and the time that you invest to watch me, you didn't waste it? Or the data that you're using to stream my battle, you didn't waste it because you enjoyed. That is where you should ask me questions about, like, okay, how much how can you balance out your regular life with your battle rap life? These are the questions. But judging me by my gender, that's just shallow. It's really shallow. And I think I've been in a couple of conversations, and people were talking about battle rappers. I was there. I was like, it was right in front of me. People were talking about battle rappers, and these niggas didn't know I'm a battle rapper. They didn't know. So they're talking about battle rapper, and I sort of like chipped in something. And they're like, yeah, 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 yeah. I was like, whoa. And then the next thing I heard was, na woman, na babe, na. So no, just fear, na woman. Ha, Steve. I just,
Google me, motherfucker.
I got up and I left. I got up and I just left. As in, you don't know who the fuck I am. I got up and I left. I'm not saying you don't know who I am because, oh, it's Queen Mother. No. I'm a part of that culture you're talking about. Forget my gender. I'm a part of that culture you're talking about. I'm a part of the foundation of that culture in Nigeria that you're talking about. Anybody, doesn't matter what my gender is. Anybody that has put in work deserves respect. So I don't get tired about people asking me of me being a female in battle rap. No. What I get tired of is when people start judging me by my gender and not what I bring to the table.